This is a follow-up to the third row-level security training video. Um, I made changes to this GeoZip dimension file. I added a bunch of authorities, and then I added dummy authorities to basically everything except for Salt Lake County. And I went into the builder page and I reloaded. I expected to see these values all gone, and I still saw them, so I had to do some digging. Let me show you what I found. I opened up the birth module file, and I see the sections that includes the geolocal health district zip. But the first thing I was looking for is I wanted to see what I thought maybe my dimension file wasn't being used. So I went into here and I looked for my GeoZip file, which is located right here. And so sure enough, that dimension file was being pulled in. And so I was a little confused as to still why I wasn't seeing things. So I went back up and looked at the section file. And so I looked at the geolocal health zip section file. And so when you open up that file, you'll see that it doesn't include on these selections files. And so then I went and looked at those selections files. And here's an example of one. I'm just showing the geozip underscore 841 dash dash. And you'll notice here that there is a value of 84101. Well, this is the actual selection that's being shown in the user interface. It is not using a dimension, and row-level security, the only way that this works is you have to have an authority on a dimension. So this selection is not using dimensions at all, which is not the preferred way of doing selections anyway. The selections mechanism does exist, but it is really, really discouraged to use this mechanism. What happens is when you submit the query result and the result is being displayed, the title actually gets matched up with the GeoZip file dimension title right here. And so this is a lot of work, and it makes it so you can't protect your zip codes with a local health district authority. So to fix this, what would have to happen is that the module owner, the module editor, module developer, whatever you want to call that individual, would have to come in here, and in this birth zip file, they would have to replace this geolocal health district zip, and instead of pulling in a bunch of selections, they would have to make selections that reference some dimension file. Now, maybe what would make sense is to split out the GeoZip file into a series of GeoZip files dimensions, and then you reference those dimensions using the dimension underscore name element within the section. That would certainly be a much easier way to do this, and it would make it so you could secure all of these selections. So I just wanted to point that out, that the reason that we weren't seeing what we thought we should see is because the dimension was not used in this geo selection here. These are custom coded selections that do not reference any dimension at all. So very, very poor way of doing this. I can understand why they did it this way. It was something that they needed to get out, and they wanted to have structure, but there's certainly better ways to do that within the IBIS framework. And if you use the dimension, then you can secure that and have it roll up into a local health district authority, so you'll have to have a separate zip authority for every one of these areas and assign those to the different users. So I hope that was helpful, and please feel free to give me some feedback on these videos, and if you have questions, as always, you can always call. Thanks.